Hello again. Definitely on the windy side today. I'm going to take a slightly different route. Here we go. Going to head down Lower Brimley and up Haywards Road. It's a little later than I would have liked it to have been today. Oh, wind, wind, wind! As I was saying, a little later than I'd liked it to have been today. But I had to stay in for a while because it was absolutely pouring down with rain. It's just stopped. So you can probably see the floor is still wet, the ground is still wet. But hopefully that's it. Now I don't have that long today. Of course it's Sunday, so family's up, and family first, as we know. Rude not just shoot the animals, wouldn't it? Not shoot the animals, but film the animals. And the Yoda, of course. That's kind of a random mashup, isn't it? Basketball hoop, and the backboard is a beer. Or an ale. Lovely. And there's those new charges on the road just up here at the bottom of Winterbourne Road. Hear the bells at St James in the distance. Well, I can. I don't know if you can because of the wind blocker. 3 more subscribers there. That's where I'm going today. Fairweather Trains is one of them. Lovely. And the bells there are done by hand. It's not some sort of mechanical automatic device. Proper old-fashioned bell ringers pulling on a rope. Lovely. And we're heading upwards today. Not that far though, just as far as the bridge. All will be clear later. I have a plan. That's the school, other side of that wall. Teignmouth Community College now, I think it's called. Teignmouth High School when I was there. Teignmouth Grammar School when a lot of the people watching this were probably there. Oh yes. What I think I'll do is one day in the summer holidays, when there's no kids at school, come up here with the drone. See what I can see from the air. Teignmouth! Whee! See the escape bay there on the side. I've told the story and shown some press cuttings before, but I'll tell it again for new viewers. Horrible thing happened in the early 80s. Lorry came down this road, brakes failed, went to turn into the escape bay, couldn't do it. There were children playing, so it carried on down straight through the thing at the bottom, hit that house down there, the flats. I think one person was killed and people were injured. Awful. That tree, I don't know the exact name of it, but it all comes out in blossom in the summer or in the spring. So we have to come up here again, do this shot, and that'll all be lovely blossom. Really nice tree that is. There we go, that was a little bridge across the road. Now get blinded by the sunlight. So I'll start filming again when I turn right in a minute into Hermosa Road, not Hermosa Road, sorry, Landscore Road. Here we go, Landscore Road. I got the Hermosa Road on the brain because that's kind of where we're going in a minute for the next little sequence I've got planned. That's certainly come on. That was all like almost a rubble when I came up here about a year ago. Right, take into mind this thin-ish little road I'm walking down here, or the thinnish part of the road. Reason behind it will become clear very shortly once I've lined up my next shot. Here we go, we're just finding our way over onto the pavement here so we can turn around, face this way over here, and line up for a very, very random Norman clip. Now, as you know, in the bus chase, he goes all around the town. He goes to Cholden, he goes all over the place, but it's basically the same places over and over again. But randomly, for some reason, he comes along here at this junction. And not sure why they came up here, unless it was because it's a bit of a stunt with the bike narrowly missing the bus. They wanted to make sure that they had control over the area. I don't know. I know it's been sped up, you can tell by the trees. Anyway, here's a still from it. And here's the clip itself. So quick, you blink, you miss it. So I'll probably run it at least once or twice. Here we go, Norman. Whee! Like I say, why they came all the way up here to film that little bit is a bit of a mystery to me. But never mind. That's why I headed over this way to do that this morning. All good. Let's head down to more familiar ground again. Here we go, that house over there. With the scaffolding. I think it's that one anyway. Or if it's not, it's the one next to it there with the blue siding. The next one down. I've got special significance to someone that watches the channel. I can't remember who now or what the significance was, but I know I've been asked to film it before. So what I think of it and I'm walking past anyway, I'll film it again today. Quite a cool looking house with all the logs outside the door there for the wood burning fire. And where we see the buildings end, over there on that side, you've got the pampas grass. That's where the Black Horse pub, also known as the Golden Lion, not to be confused with the Golden Lion across the road at a later date. That's where the pub was located back in the day. Little community garden. And of course the docks. Funnily enough, it's got a smell of a bonfire here. I can't work out where that would be. I can't see anything. There's nowhere really here to have a bonfire. Whee! Train! Heading down to the fish quay now. Not going to Polly Steps this morning. Got my extra steps in, but they're going the way I went just now to do the Norman pick. Quite a visible current this morning down here by the fish quay. You can sort of see it 'cause there's some foam in the water, so it's showing up a bit more than it might normally. Oh, someone coming behind me, come right by where I was. He just parked up to let his dog out for a run around. All good. One thing I will say is that the sun has certainly come out for the time being anyway. Considering it was absolutely pouring down with rain earlier, and I was quite literally sat inside waiting for it to finish before I came out. It's certainly changed to come out quite nice. Find them too hot in a minute. About right. They're going to be having some fun. They're going against the current. One way to get your exercise in, isn't it? Sludgy. The lifting ship is still there, the very end of the dock, and the Baltica Maeve I have. Can't really tell from here, I'm trying to see with my eyes, not using the phone. Treasure. Low little birds there, all queued up. Can't really tell what they are from here, to be fair, although it'll probably be quite clear when I look at it back on the big screen. There's our two resident swans. one of which tried to attack me the other day. Looking for food, so a bit desperate. Just seen MC King, a fellow YouTuber, and he said, have I noticed there's a new pontoon? And I said, yes, I have. There he is. There's a new pontoon. Just going to go up to where the ferry docks, but I'm going to take the solid route on the solid ground rather than on the sand. Ah, sun. I feel like a vampire. Ah, sun. Now, I discovered the other day what that is called, and I'm going to share it with you. Some of you might know it, but I didn't. The correct name for that is a passerelle, and the dictionary definition is passerelle from the French for bridge, and it's a gangway or access method for boarding a yacht. So that's a passerelle, is correct name. There we go. Stuff you learn. But hey, we've certainly got the wind down here, haven't we? The wind seems to surround me, because just now I was on the back beach, which is basically behind me now as I stand filming this, and it was blowing directly into my face, and now I turn this way and it's blowing directly into my face here. So a little bit of a higher tide than the other day. We had that little sandbank in there where all the birds were. Lovely. And here's our lovely little lighthouse. I want to say 1860 or 1840 something it was built. Not sure exactly, but it stood the test of time. Of course, that lighthouse has stood the test of time because it's so well built with such a solid door to it. You can't imagine anything happening to it, really, can you? Except in the 2014 storms. Look at the door on it here. That was a door just like this, big solid door, battered by the storms. Suddenly a busy beach. People in the sea. And just looking in the opposite direction where we've walked from, how dark the sky is, probably what's coming back in a minute. Well, as tempting as it is to go for a walk all the way up along the seawall today, I'm going to save that for tomorrow or the next day, because as I say, family today, so I'm going to start heading up home, get things ready for them. And there we go, call it a day, head up home now, go see the family. Lovely. Thanks for joining me, thanks to everyone that subscribes, and well, just thanks for all the interest in my little daily walks, much appreciated. Cheers everyone, bye.